Welcome back, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. I super appreciate it. This week, we're going to be looking at another Mario game. And this Mario game is going to be a ROM hack of sorts. And no. I'm not going to be looking at Kaizo Mario, but I am going to be looking at a difficult Nintendo 64 ROM hack of Super Mario 64. It's basically a direct sequel to Super Mario 64. We were actually going to get a Super Mario 64 2, but that never saw the light of day. But thanks to Skelux, we now have a direct sequel to Super Mario 64, this being Super Mario Star Road. And this is what we're going to be looking at today. So strap in and let's see what this game is about. Here's the intro.
Super Mario Star Road is a popular fan-made ROM hack of the original Super Mario 64 game. It was created by a user known as Skelux, and this first released in 2011. The development for this game began in the early 2000s when Skelux, a fan of Super Mario 64, started experimenting with modifying the game. Skelux was inspired by other ROM hacks and wanted to create a unique and challenging experience for players. The initial concept for Star Road was to expand upon the original game's content and create new levels, enemies, and power-ups. Over several years, Skelux worked on the project in his spare time, gradually adding new features and levels to the game. He designed and created entirely new worlds, each with its own distinct theme and challenges. Skelux also incorporated elements from other Mario games such as Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario Galaxy to provide a fresh and diverse gameplay experience. The development process was largely a solo effort by Skelux. He utilized various modding tools and software to modify Super Mario 64's ROM, allowing him to create custom levels, objects, and textures. Skelux also implemented new gameplay mechanics and introduced innovative ideas to enhance the overall experience. After several years of development, Super Mario Star Road was released to the public in 2011. The ROM hack received widespread praise for its creativity, level design, and technical achievements. Players really enjoyed the game's challenging platform sections, clever puzzles, and nostalgic references to the original Super Mario 64, with the soundtrack coming from other games besides Super Mario 64. Following the release, Skelux continued to refine and update Super Mario Star Road, addressing bugs, improving performance, and adding new content. He released a few subsequent updates that introduced additional levels and features, further expanding upon the game's already impressive scope. Pretty long development history, I'm not sure, but I think Mario Star Road from its original and now is not drastically different, but there are some differences. The story begins with Mario in the outside of the castle, and Mario realizes Peach is nowhere to be found. Oh boy.
Yep, she's kidnapped again, and Mario must get all 120 stars to reserve Star Road. We've seen this before. Move on.
Well, Mario also sees Peach after collecting 10 more
I said move, damn it! I'm sorry. But I just don't understand how this idiotic woman can keep getting kidnapped. Why she can't be like Peach from Super Mario RPG and from the Mario movie? They're both sexy and they can take care of themselves. This is freaking ridiculous. I can't do this anymore, man. I'm out of here. Take him away, mate.
Okay. First, Mario Star Road is a ROM hack of Super Mario 64, so it plays just like Super Mario 64. The same moves, the same controls, the same everything, but Skelux made small changes to make Super Mario Star Road super different than Super Mario 64. Starting off with Mario's look. Mario looks very much lighter, I guess you could say. I actually have a repro card of this game, and in the beginning Mario looked like Mario, but the final product looks like this. Obviously there are way more differences as far as the different games goes. Not only does Mario look different, the castle looks impressive as it looks like a real castle, and one of my favorite aspects of this game's castle is it actually looks medieval while keeping it looking like Mario's world. The worlds themselves are a different story. I love all of them, and some of them showcase what the N64 can do. And Mario being in different people's hands with the creativity can come out in the worlds in this game. They are so fun, they're hard and challenging and refreshing, and I love it. Yeah, the levels are a bit more challenging, but as I stated, this game really has fun levels. The best being the toy world. This level is really a child's dream, and it's so freaking awesome. The music is some of the best music you could have picked. It's super nostalgic and very, very catchy. Mario Star Road to me is just a joy to play, and I think the greatest thing is because it's difficulty where you have to use more advanced moves and think outside of the box. But not only is Super Mario Star Road cool with just the design, but it really has fun, refreshing challenges that I don't really see in other Mario games. And as far as that goes, I remember complaining and then not complaining about the 100 coins in Super Mario 64. And this game has them, but they're not really that hard. They are the easiest part of the game. You get an abundance of coins when you go into the worlds, and they don't really go into too many different areas, and there isn't too many really hard things that you have to dodge while collecting these things, whereas something like Rainbow Road in Super Mario 64, I mean, come on, man. But for all the praise that this game gets, it has a couple of issues. One, the game's camera was not designed really for this type of level design. And also, I cannot stand that there's only one boss in this game. The second part, I can give a pass, but come on, did you even test this to see if the design would work in the levels like this? Come on, man. All in all, Super Mario Star Road is a very super solid experience.
Well, I'm back. Super Mario Star Road, although not the best Mario game, I do see a lot of the qualities that makes this game really good. In a lot of ways, I actually find this game better than the actual video game Super Mario 64. I think the levels are very, very well designed. I also think that the game isn't too difficult like people think it is. And I also like the fact the 100 coin stars aren't just ball-bustingly hard at some points. But is this game better than Super Mario 64? I honestly couldn't really tell you that. I love Super Mario 64 as well. This is just a really fresh take on it. But anyway, folks, next time we meet, we'll be looking at... Oh, no. No! No! No!